Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Thank you so much to my subscribers. Welcome newcomers. I hope you like what you see on my channel and become part of this beautiful, getting big family, of course. I want to thank every single one of you for your support, your loving words, and your encouragement, your requests, suggestions. Thank you so much. I also would like to mention I do have a private crochet group. If you're interested to come and be with our beautiful queens there, you're more than welcome as long as you have a profile. Also be aware, a lot of the groups have a lot of scammers on there trying to sell you patterns, which are not true. It's fake, and they have a lot of bit and cut links on it. Be careful of that. I also have a crochet page. You can follow me. It's all under the same name, Crochet Art Tutorials by Maggie Lopez. Also have Instagram and TikTok. You could always follow me through there if you're stuck in one of the projects. It's much easier to get a hold of me through there, through the messaging, than just the back and forth on YouTube. I want to thank everybody that has been supporting the women in need of thread. Thank you so much. And if you're considering, I hope you do, any little amount counts and it adds up at the end. There is a little bag right below the video that says thanks. You can donate through there. That's through YouTube. They take 30% off of whatever you're donating. Or you can send it to my PayPal account. It's below in the description box. Or if you have tons, or not even tons, but you have some thread and you'd like to give it away, you can always get a hold of me. There's my email, or through the messaging, like I mentioned, I can give you their address and you can send it to them yourselves. Thank you so much, everybody. So a lot of you asked me about my threads. My threads are 100% cotton threads. These are Portugal threads. I am in Europe, Portugal, and the island of Madeira. And my threads go by number, not by name. So like in this orangey color, this is number 17. On the purple, 38. And on the yellow, canary yellow, 16. So they go by numbers. They're $12 a ball. That's like 325 yards, okay? Usually I use a 2.5 hook 3 or 3.5. They're similar to Aunt Lydia number 3 in size, but Aunt Lydia number 3 is a little bit bigger. So your patterns automatically become bigger. I also want to mention, if your tension's too tight, use a hook or two bigger than your normal size so your tension can loosen up. And if it's too loose, then go a hook or two size smaller so your tension can tighten up. It will look prettier. Okay, so let's get started. Please don't forget to give a thumbs up on the video and subscribe if you haven't. All of these things are for free and it helps us creators tremendously, not just for myself, but I speak for many others that also need your help through this. Please, I ask of you, when you are not happy about certain patterns or you don't get it, we don't always get all the patterns we see, including myself when I'm creating them. I don't always get what I'm creating. Don't be frustrated and don't take it out on the creators. Some, not all, of course, a couple, a few, have left me already several nasty comments. It doesn't fit you, just move on to the next video or the next person. A few I had to block out of my channel completely, and a few I've left on there to give them a second chance. Please be kind to others and to yourselves, of course. We didn't come into this world knowing every little code or detail about anything as far as crochet or anything else in life. We learn as we go, and you're part of that learning process. So don't beat up on creators and don't beat up on yourselves. Just go with the flow. If it does for you, well, then good. And if it doesn't, then move on. It's not meant to be for everybody. A certain pattern, sometimes it could be easy, very easy for somebody, and it could be very difficult for somebody else. Don't be hard on yourself. And please be kind with your words, not just for myself, but for many others, because I could imagine if you could leave that sort of comment for me, I could imagine how many comments you have left already for somebody else too. Just be nice, please. Okay, it costs nothing, and kindness goes a long way. We're just human and passing through this world. Nothing belongs to us. We're not here forever. And, we don't want to have bad karmas as we're here going through this journey. So I send you much love, healing, and blessings. Okay? Okay, everyone. So I had launched yesterday and before yesterday the right and the left hand purple doily, and mentioned that I was going to attempt a round doily. This is oval. For some of you that follow me, saw the pattern. Okay, so I'm going to try to make it a round doily because I know a lot of you always request doilies. So we are going to make our best with it. If the video is too fast for you, go in the description box. It's a 2-minute video. It teaches you, I teach you how to slow down. Turn your closed caption on, pause the video, take notes for some of you that have difficulty. Remembering that not all patterns are made for us. Sometimes we can attempt. Never give up on attempting, that's for sure. I mean, if I can do it, whoever else can do it, anybody can do it. Sometimes it just takes patience and perseverance, and lots and lots of patience for sure. So hang in there and attempt. If it starts frustrating you, get away from it, go into something else, and then maybe come back and take it from there. But not all the time. Certain patterns are made for us. We just can't get it. I can't get it, and I've been doing this for God knows how many years. Okay, please don't forget to give a thumbs up on the video. If you haven't subscribed, it's free. Please do so. Thank you so much. Okay, everyone, so I'm going to do the magic circle. If you can't, then you can do a 4 to 5 chain depending upon your tension. We don't want a big hole in the center, so I'm going to do a slip stitch on here, or 1 chain, whatever way you want to call it. I'm going to come back in, do my single, 1 chain, and 1 more. So single, 2 chain, coming in, and I'm doing double crochet, 1 chain. Again, coming in my circle, another double crochet, 1 chain space. I'm going to create 12 double crochets. That's including with my single and my 2 chain. Okay, now in case you're doing a 3 chain, make sure you do another chain so you can have the chain space. Or if you're doing a single and 2 chain like I normally do my double crochet, then do another chain for chain space. Okay, I've done my 12 double crochet. I'm just going to pull in that string. I'm going to do my 1 chain, and I'm not on this chain. So I did a single, 1 chain, and then the other chain was for space. Okay, so now I have my 12 double crochets. I'm going to come inside of that first space between the first and the second double crochet here with a single, 2 chain. That's my first double crochet and my second. 1 chain space, coming in again, 2 double crochets inside of the same space, 1 chain, and repeat this all the way around. Okay, this is row 2. Okay, everyone, so I've done total of 24 double crochets. That's 2 per space. I'm going to close my double crochet, or my space here, with half double crochet, so I can stay in the center here. Okay, I'm going to come back in, do my single, 2 chain. That's my first double crochet. This is row 3. Coming back in, this time we're doing groups of 3 double crochet, 1 chain into the next one. Now if you don't want to end up here, you can do the slip stitch walk, as I call it, the walk into the next space, and create your 3 double crochets. It's up to you. So 3 double crochets, 1 chain space into the next one, 3 double crochets, 1 chain. So I'll be back with you at the end of this row 3. Okay, everyone, so I've done 12 groups of 3 double crochet. I'm going to do that half double crochet sideways so I can come into the center of the chain there. I'm going to come back in, single, 2 chain, my first double crochet. On this row 4, we're going to have 4 double crochets, so 12 groups of 4 double crochets, 1 chain space, all the way around the same way. 4 double crochets and 1 chain space in between them, 12 times. I'll meet you at the end. This is row 4. Okay, everyone, finishing row 4. I'm going to do the same thing again, that sideways half double crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I'm going to come back in. This time we're going to do groups of 2, single, 2 chain, 1 chain space. I'm coming in between the 4 double crochets and create 2 double crochets, 1 chain, coming in the next one, create 2 double crochets. So we're going to repeat that all the way around the same way. This is row 5. I'll meet you at the end. Okay, everyone, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I'm on my last one. I'm going to do that sideways half double crochet. I'm going to come back in, do a single, 2 chain, and 3 total double crochet, 1 chain, and again 1, 2, and 3. This is row 6. Okay, so I'll meet you at the beginning of row 7. Okay, everyone. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to do 1 chain, and I'm closing in with a slip stitch. Now row 7, I'm coming back in, and I'm doing a single, 2 chain. That's my first double crochet. Coming in the next one. This row is going to be all double crochets all the way around. I'm coming inside of the chain space, 1 double crochet, and again 1 double crochet per stitch all the way around the same way. Okay, so I'll meet you at the end. Okay, everyone, so I've done my last one inside of the 1 chain space. I'm going to close it in with slip stitch. Going into row 8, I'm going to come back in and do a single and 2 chain into the next one, two double crochet. I'm going to come back to the back space, back stitch right behind the single and 2 chains I did. I'm going to do 1 chain. I'm going to skip a space and going into the next one. Into the next space, 2 double crochets. I'm coming back into that space we skipped. So we're going to have like this diagonal double crochet. 2 chain, skip a space into the next one, and into the next one double crochet. I'm going to come back and do that diagonal double crochet, 2 chain. Again, remembering not to remember that you are on here. Don't get it mistaken. Skip a space into the next one, double crochet, double crochet, and into the back one. 2 chain space between them. I'll meet you at the end. Okay, you guys, I'm getting into the last one. So the last one, as you can see here, there's nothing to skip because we have the diagonal double crochet there, which is fine. Doesn't change anything in our book. Chain 2, I'm going to close it on my second chain from where I went up with the chains, okay? Now, this next row again will be all double crochets. Okay, so single 2 chain, my first double crochet over double crochet. I'm going to add 1 double crochet in there, and again double crochet over double crochet. So nothing to it. Even though we have that 2 chain, it doesn't matter. So the pattern won't pull. Another thing is, people, I'm just creating this as I'm going, as my mind frees me to it. It's not like I draw anything down or write anything down. I'm recording, I'm thinking, I'm going with the flow, and wherever my mind brings me, this is how I'm creating this pattern. Okay, so let's hope it works out pretty good. Okay, you guys, so we just finished creating row 9. I'm going to close in with a slip stitch, and I'm coming back in again with single 2 chain. Actually, no, sorry. What was I thinking? I'm going to come into the next stitch with a single. I'm going to start here because we need to skip 1. We are repeating this row. Single 2 chain into the next one. Double crochet. Coming back into the one we skipped, which was the chain one we did to go up. And doing that diagonal double crochet. I'm going to do this time 1 chain, or not even, yes, 1 chain stitch. So I'm going to skip this one. No, I'm going to do a 2 chain stitch. I'm going to skip 1, 2, and coming in the next one and doing double crochet. Just bear with me because I'm creating as I'm going, and I have to think sometimes a few seconds before I make these decisions. Chain 2. I calculate the stitching as I go. So skip 1, 2. That's why it's always important to look ahead of the video, because a lot of times I create these things, most of the time, is off my head as I'm going. Okay, so chain 2, skip 1, 2 chain, 2 double crochet into the next one, double crochet, and another double crochet. Now we're going to come back to this one here. So basically you're going to have the same effect right on top of each other here. Okay, so I'll meet you at the end. Okay, everyone, so we've reached the end, and I'm going to close it in with slip stitch. Now I'm going to cut my thread, but here's the thing. If you want to go bigger, you just have to repeat the next row exactly what we've done. We've done double crochet over double crochet, 1 inside, double crochet over double crochet, 1 inside, and your pattern will be bigger until the desired length that you would like. Okay, I'm going to stop here because I'm thinking just a small doily to make it as like the size of a placemat, something like that. So for the people that create and sell, you can have this size or go a little bit bigger by adding another row or 2. Because we still have all the other rows to add, so it will be bigger no matter what. Okay, so I'm going to come in with my white I'm going to do the slip stitch knot, come in, do my single. You can start anywhere you'd like, and 2 chain. My first double crochet into the next space, double crochet into the next one, double crochet into the next space, double crochet. I'm going to do 2 inside of the space here where we have the 2 chain, doing 2 double crochets. And we're going to do this all the way around the same way. And then I'm cutting my thread and I'm going to come in with the multicolored purple green. Okay, so 2 in the space and 1 per stitch. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, row 11. Okay, you guys, so I'm pretty much done. I'm going to come in with my mixed purple and green. And we're going to start to do the poof. So I'm just going to go here right at the beginning, doing a single. I'm going to stretch my thread. I'm going to come back in, 2, 3, and 4. I'm going to skip a space and I'm coming into the next one and I'm closing it all together. So I have my first poof, 1, 2 chain. I'm going to come back in where I've closed my last one, stretch, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Skip a space into the next one and close it all together. 1, 2 chain. I'm going to come in, my last one, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Skip a space into the next one and close it all together, 2 chain. We're going to repeat this all the way around the same way one more time. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Skip a space into the next one and close it all together, chain 2. Come back in, do your poof again. Okay, I'll meet you at the end. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, row 12. Okay, you guys, so I'm reaching the last one, skip a space into the next one, and I'm closing. Two chain, come back in, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now I'm going to go directly on this one, even though we're supposed to skip one. So I can close it in here, and I'm doing 2 chain and coming in directly into the next one. I have cut in my thread. I'm just going to tuck in the one from the magic circle here and just bring it in through the loops in the back so it can be secure. And I'm going to come back in again with my white. Okay, everyone, so finished row 12 with my poof stitch going into row 13. You can start anywhere where we have those 2 chains. I'm going to do 2 double crochet on each 2 chain space. So single, 2 chain, and another single. Directly into the next space, creating 2 double crochets. into the next one, 2 double crochets. We're going to do this all the way around the same way. Make sure your tension's not too tight. We don't want to curve the pattern. If you have to use a bigger hook, then go ahead so your stitches can stay loose enough. We don't want it baggy, but we don't want it too tight either. So you really have to spread your tension, okay? I'll meet you at the end. Okay, everyone, going into row 14. Now this is a little bit lighter purple, and on my other oval centerpiece, there's a little bit, one a little bit shade lighter than the normal purple. Okay, so I'm going to come in. I just want to look at my oval pattern here just to make sure that I'm on the right. So I'm going to come in and I'm going to do my single. And this time I'm going to do 1 chain only. I don't want it to be a big gap when I come around. And doing, 1 double crochet per space. So 1 double crochet on each space. Hopefully the pattern won't pull too much. If it does pull, then I'm going to have to make some increases. So 2, 4, 6. I think I'll add another one here just to make sure. So on my 6th one, I'm adding 2 together. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, increase on the 6th one, 2 in the same space. I think we're safer this way for the pattern not to pull too much since it's round. And so you continue the same thing. Again, 3, 4, 5. On my 6th one, increase 2 in the same stitch. Okay, I'll meet you at the end. Okay, everyone, so I'm reaching the end. I've done my 2 double crochet, my increase. Now I have 1, 2, 3, 4. That means I wouldn't have the 6th one to do my increase, but I will do it here on this one that we started, okay, just to have an increase there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'm going to do another one inside of the same space where we started, just to have another increase there so it doesn't look funny. Okay, I think it's coming out pretty good. Okay, so now we're going to do, I'm going to come back into, well, actually the next space will be better. Single and 2 chain. That's my first double crochet. I'm going to do 5 double crochets. 2, 3, 4, and 5. 1, 2, 3, 4 chain. I'm going to skip 1, 2, 3, and I'm going to come into my 4th. And I'm going to do my 5 double crochets again. 3, 4, and 5. So row 15. 1, 2, 3, 4 chain. Skip 1, 2, 3 into your 4th and do your 5 double crochets. Now if we need to make an adjustment at the end, we will, because like I said before, I don't write these things down. I go where my mind, my brain brings me. Okay, so I'll meet you at the end. Okay, you guys, going into row 16. So I'm coming in with a little bit of darker shade of purple. I'm coming in that third double crochet right on the center with a single. Inside of my 4 chain, I'm going to do a 9 double crochet. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Coming in that third double crochet again with a single, and repeat everything again on the next 4 chain. 9 double crochet. Now I'm going to see if this is enough. The 9 on the bigger pattern, I have 11 double crochets, but because this is a round one, I don't want it to be overcrowded. So I'm going to see if it fits perfectly like this. If not, I will do the 11, and you can do the 11. 2, 4, 6, 8, and 9. I think I'll leave it at 9. I think it's fine. We don't want to overcrowd it either. Okay, so we're going to do this all the way around the same way. I'll come to you at the end. So I'm going to hook afterwards on the single here. Okay, but I'll come to you at the end anyway. Okay, you guys, going to row 17. So I've closed in that single that I started off. I'm going to do the walk to my third double crochet. So that's my first with a slip stitch, my second, and on my third, I'm doing a single, my second single, my third, my fourth, and my fifth. So on my third, I started with a single. I did 5 singles. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Skip 1, 2, come on your third. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 1, 2, 3, 4 chains. Skip 1, 2 on my third. Single, 2 singles, 3 singles, 4 singles, and 5 singles. 1, 2, 3, 4. Skip 1, 2, 3. And we're going to repeat this all the way around the same way. I'll meet you at the end. Okay, everyone, so I finished my row. So that was row 17. Going into row 18, again, I'm coming in that third single with a single. I'm going to come in that 4 chain and do my 9 double crochets. Dogs must be seeing some cats going by. They go nuts. So 9 double crochets, exactly how we did on the previous row. Row 16. So 9 double crochets. We are on row 18. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Coming on the third single with a single. So we're just going to repeat what we did. Okay. 9 double crochets. And then on your third single with a single. I'll come back to you at the end. Okay, you guys, going into row 19, last row. Now remembering, it tends to bend a bit like that. That's normal because we did only 9 double crochets instead of 11. Since it's around, we can stretch a bit, and once you block it, now For a lot of yous, you know, I block my patterns with laundry softener that I put mixed with a little bit of water, and I just spray it and stretch it with my hands. Now you could either let it dry. In my case, I don't have time for that. I need to take pictures, a little video, post a video up, upload it. So I light steam iron it, and I'm good to go, and it becomes nice and stretched out. Okay, so I'm going to come back to the white, final row, row 19. Another thing is if you wanted to go bigger. So you know that you could have went bigger on here, as I mentioned earlier on the tutorial. And also you can continue and you can increase. Let's say next row do 10 and then the next one 11, because you have to have odd numbers, okay? So as long as you stop at odd numbers, you're good to go. So you could increase on there too. So I'm going to do the slip stitch knot. I'm going to come in on any of these double crochets. So I'm coming in the first one and I'm going to do a slip stitch. Try to hide this little string here. I'm going to do one chain. Next space, slip stitch. So this whole row will be like this. One chain. Trying to hide this thread, and sometimes it's very easy, like nothing, and some other times feels like your hands don't want to do anything. Okay, so slip stitch and one chain. I didn't do it here. I can see I didn't do that one chain here because it's flat. So again, slip stitch, chain, slip stitch, chain on each double crochet here. The last one we do just slip stitch. Now I'm going to roll twice on my hook. We're doing the triple. I'm going to count 1, 2. I'm coming in that third one, third double crochet from the row below where we did the same motive. We're going to stretch it a bit. Try that again. So the third one, come from the side in, take out once, take out twice, hold it on your hook, turn twice on your hook again, and we have 1, 2 on the third one. Stretch, take out once, take out twice, and take it all out at the same time. Coming again onto that first double crochet, slip stitch, one chain, slip stitch, one chain, slip stitch, one chain, slip stitch, one chain, and again. I think it gives it a beautiful effect to the pattern. It's different than just, you know, the peacocks and so on. So the last one is slip stitch. Again, roll, count 1, 2 on your third double crochet down here from the side. Stretch, take out once, hold it incomplete, turn twice again. 1, 2 on your third one from the side. Take out once, take out twice, and take it all out. Come into your first double crochet, slip stitch, one chain. So it's just a repeat now, this way all the way around, the same way. I will leave the measurements below and also the link to the oval one in case you're interested to create the sets. And you can go medium, big, small. Okay. Turn twice. On your third double crochet down here, pull your thread and leave incomplete. Of course, it's always hard when you're recording. I got cameras in my face, can't even see my stitch. But anyway, it's, you know, the regular routine. And now take it all out. Come in your first double crochet, slip stitch. So that's what it looks like. I think I did pretty good considering that I just created this as I go. So thank you so much for being here. Let me know what you think. And God bless. Take care of yourselves and each other. Be kind to yourselves and each other. Send you much love, much hugs, much blessings, and lots of prayers for those that need it. We all do, no matter what. And until next time, thank you, everyone. Bye-bye.